Paris is always a good idea, which explains why millions of tourists flock to Paris every year. One trip will not be enough to discover every corner of such a huge city, but with my 48-hour itinerary, I will draft an easy path for getting the most out of your weekend getaway. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and I do videos all about travel. Apologies for the way I sound today, I've got a cold. In today's video, I will show you what you can do in Paris in 48 hours. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you've not already done so. Let's dive into our Parisian excursion. The best areas to stay are the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 6th and 7th arrondissement. These are the neighborhoods closer to the center where most of the sightseeing spots are. On day 1, we will visit the major touristic attractions and world-class museums, which Paris is home to. And on day 2, we will relax and move a bit slower just because Paris is a city that has to be lived to grab its true essence. Let's dive in. Day 1. What is a better way than starting off with a croissant for breakfast? Of course, we're in Paris. I had breakfast at the famous Café de Fleur, which I could not just resist after seeing so many pictures on Instagram. I would say it was okay, but you could get better and cheaper breakfast somewhere else. After breakfast, our first stop of the day will be the Louvre Museum. This is the world's biggest museum, housing hundreds of thousands of artwork. Make sure to pre-book your tickets well in advance because it is always busy all year round. You will need at least 3 to 4 hours to explore the museum. Once we're done from here, you can take a taxi or a train to Rue Cremer, where you will find pastel-colored houses. It is a sacred little street of incredibly colorful little houses in the heart of the city where a lot of content creators come to take pictures for Instagram and all of their content. So once we're done from here, we will make our way to Champs-Élysées, which is known for its theaters, cafes and luxury shops. This is a good time for us to stop and get some lunch at one of the cafes and also do some shopping. Once we're done with shopping, we will start walking towards Arc de Triomphe, which is another iconic sightseeing spot in the French capital. Mind you, there is a lot of traffic around this area that might get in the way of taking pictures. During this walk, the shape of the Eiffel Tower won't go unnoticed on your left. After the Arc, this is where we are headed to now, and with your pre-booked tickets, take a quick elevator ride to the top of one of the most famous landmarks in the world. Admire the views from the highest spot in Paris and celebrate your first Parisian day with a glass of champagne and then go and get some rest. Day 2. We said we were going to take it easy, so we will start our day with a tour of the Galeries Lafayette, which is a Parisian department store known for its luxury clothes, gourmet cuisine, beautiful architecture and in-store events. It is a very famous touristic destination, so just give yourself some time to go through and enjoy it. Once we are done from here, we are ready for our last activity on our list, which is heading to the pier from where the famous Bateau Mouche departs. So a Bateau Mouche is a traditional 1 or 2 hour cruise, which is another great way to see Paris and all the famous sites. Once you're on this cruise, you will see beautiful landmarks including the Eiffel Tower again and the Notre Dame Cathedral. The views from the ferry will be one of those that will remain with you forever and will mark the end of this beautiful trip. If you're planning a trip to Paris and found this video useful, please hit that like button and do not forget to subscribe for more videos. Thank you so much for watching.